So hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at this SB2U. This is from Academy in 1/48 scale. I'm hoping this turns out pretty good, but Academy kits are sometimes iffy. So here's our instruction sheet. With some information. Our symbols are painting. We got aluminum, steel, copper, flat yellow, flat white, flat black, orange, wood brown, clear red, clear blue, olive drab, blue gray, light gold gray, and bright green. I don't really go by these colors because well, especially the camouflage color is going to be totally wrong. You gotta do your research, see what you can use. This has two manuals, I don't know why, maybe a correction sheet. Oh, this has some really good pictured instructions here about painting and stuff. We start here with the cockpit. Got the cockpit walls, the bottom, the seat, and here with the tank and stuff in the back and the backrest. Then here we have more of those pictured color things here. And this is for the back part of the cockpit, the gunner seat and stuff. So, and we got here again the sidewalls, the bottom, the seat. Here's the bottom of the turret, and then this probably radio station or something. Then here we got our fuselage here. We put the bulkhead in, put the cockpit instrument panel in, everything here, and then put the fuselage together. And here's this bottom piece. It's the base of the wings there, which I don't know about that. And there's also the tail hook that goes in here. Oh, it's the whole bottom it's the whole back piece. So number 4, then we start building our engine. We have 2 separate rows of pistons, which is good. Kind of surprising for Academy kit. So we got multi-piece engine here. And here we have the cowling and everything. Putting the front and the nose piece together. The parts that go inside. Put the engine in. The front of the cowling on here. So number 5 then, we have these weights to put onto the wings here. Put the wings together. There's a wall here for the gear bay doors. And we got the horizontal stabilizers here. Some more of these colored painting instructions. And again here too. We got multi-piece tires. That's nice too. I'm not really sure right now what this part is. Pre-assembly. I guess it's this here. Now you got one side with it down, one side with it up. No, other way around. And then here it's kind of has a view of how they're supposed to sit. Then we put a bomb together here. Looks like there's multiple types to use. And putting propeller on with the bombs and a couple other pieces. Get the sling for the bomb there. So this has masks, it looks like. There's also a second instruction sheet here, manual 2. I don't know why, but then we got our canopy. Pitted tube, the lights, antenna, and here on the propeller there. And here, there's the parts diagram. Yeah. And here on the inside then is our coloring. We have the choice of 3 Vindicators. All are from the Midway SB2U-3 Vindicator. BU number 2045. James M. Marmanda. SB2U Midway Island. 4 June 1942. All of the same type. This is BU number 2088. SB241 Captain Richard Fleming. And this is BU number 2050. SB231 Ava. I think it's supposed to be airfield. It says Ava filed, Hawaii, 7 December 1941. But I'd probably pick one of the two from the Midway. So here we have our decals. This one's for the propeller. I usually try to paint those on. I like to paint everything on, but I'm not so good at doing roundels. It looks like there's also some decals for the instrument panel, numbers, stripes. There's one sheet of masking here, which I might try to sell. And then we have a small photo etch sprue too. Of course, I would like a little bit more than that. So in this kit we have 4 gray sprues and 1 clear sprue. And here's sprue A. We got the fuselage, propellers, part of the folding wings, engine, cowling. Here's the bulkhead for the landing gear bay doors. And here's the front part too. And look at the fuselage, looks pretty good. You got some good texture here for this stretched skin and stuff. Good rivets too. Surprising that it has a separate separate part engine for this. It also looks like there might be holes you can put cables in. I need a smaller drill so I can do cables better. The engine cables. And here we got some good texture on the inside for the cockpit. Then we have sprue B. Here's our bottom piece. Most of the cockpit parts looks like around here. We got the tires too, and there's 2 different sets of tires. And one is weighted and one is not. This says weighted. And here the cockpit, really good details on the cockpit pieces. But I would see if we can find pictures on the internet of, you know, some better painting, even though it has those pictures, but they're black and white, and I don't really trust the instructions so much always with painting. So here we have 2 sprues together, so I guess it's actually 5 sprues. This is sprue C and sprue E. Here we have our bombs, and we have part of the engine, the front piece, engine pieces, and the horizontal stabilizers. You need a little cleanup in here. But the bombs look pretty good, I think, too. Then we have on this sprue just the wings. This is sprue G. And skin, we have some good detail. Rivets. It's a really surprising looking model from Academy. So they're not always the worst. Sometimes they do good too, I guess. And there's a little bit of texture here for the wheel bay doors. I mean the gear bay. You could probably get air brakes from like Edward and replace those if you were so inclined. I did that on the Helldiver. Then we have a clear sprue. It's a sprue H. I would say this is probably a Reebok thing of maybe a Pro Model or something. It's just too good. It looks too good to be from Academy. I don't know. Instrument panel there. Our cockpit. It's not so thick. I like to put the separate pieces on and open it up. Mine are usually landed. That's the loop antenna. It's in clear. Lights. So looking at this kit, I would say this is not originally an Academy kit, and I looked, and it's actually originally from Accurate Miniatures, also used by Special Hobby, which explains the detail. Usually a lot of Academy kits aren't that good, and I would say this one's really good. It has a good internal detail, but I'd still get one of those Edward internal sets of interior sets if there's one, and add some cables to the engine. But it looks really good, I think. It'll turn out into a really good looking model. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Ring that bell for notifications when I put out new videos. And next time we're going to take a look at this SD TFC 164 Nashorn and 135 scale from Dragon. And until then, take care everybody.